Two. Okay. So for LA Plus and journal work, that's the daily work that we do in class. And I chose text form structures, vocab, fluency, comprehension, writing, and conventions. So with the journal writing, I chose this daily work based on my practicum. They do LA Plus and journal writing. And that's all the things they work on. So they're working on sentence structure. They do fill in the blank with sentences, and that works on everything basically except for oral language. And then program work, so daily five I did, and I added in secret stories based off of my practicum because um, for the students in that grade, they're on the lower level for literacy, so I just added in secret stories because I thought that would help them. But the main focus is on daily five. And so daily five hits everything because you're reading, writing, doing it with a group, doing it by yourself. So that covers everything, works on text forms and structures, vocab, fluency, oral language, comprehension, writing conventions. And then the first unit I have is all about me. And for that one, I left out fluency because it mainly just works on writing and sentence structure, and I put in oral language so then if they want, I was thinking adding in a presentation. Next unit I have components of writing, and that one is pretty straightforward. Components of writing is working on what students need to know to write a proper sentence, to write paragraphs, intros, all that. And to do that, they need to know text form and structures, vocab, fluency, comprehension, writing, and conventions. Left out oral language for that because they're just doing writing. And then readers theater. That one hits oral language, vocab, and fluency. And that's because they are talking, they are reading a script, they're presenting in front of people. And then my first integrated unit, so for my integrated units, I picked social and science. And that's because those are the ones that I'm doing in my practicum. So I did, my first integrated unit is A Sense of the Land for social. And for that, I have them doing text forms and structures, vocab, comprehension, writing, and conventions. And with this, I was thinking I based it off of my practicum here as well, and it has a lot to do with them learning new words, learning, reading paragraphs, and stuff like that. So I left out oral language and fluency for that. And then novel study, I hit everything with that. I did oral language because then they could present about whichever novel orally. Reading the novel, it hits fluency, comprehension, and then they can do writing assignments, which would hit text forms and structures, writing and vocab. And then next I have movie versus book, and that hits everything. Movie versus book. They could compare and contrast with that. They could do a presentation on it, write about it, and that hits fluency and comprehension because they would actually have to know what is going on in the movie versus the book to understand it. And then my second integrated unit is Waste in Our World. And that's one that I will be doing in practicum as well. And that hits everything except for oral language and fluency. So for Waste in Our World, I based choosing the organizing ideas off of my practicum, and same thing, like they're reading information about waste and what produces waste and doing writing with that. And yeah, that is my organizing ideas.